Jordan shines in a dual role in the electrifying and soulful Sinners. Can't be bought. Not with money, not with fame, not with power. Sometimes what we trade for success, love, or recognition is far more valuable. That's the heart of Sinners, a gripping supernatural thriller that stares straight into the eyes of temptation and sacrifice, all wrapped in a southern blues-soaked atmosphere. Directed by the ever-ambitious Ryan Coogler, Sinners feels like both a cinematic exorcism and a love letter to black artistry. Set in 1932 Clarksdale, Mississippi, a place soaked in the myths of blues legends who sold their souls to the devil, the story follows twin brothers Smoke and Stack, played by Michael B. Jordan in one of his most challenging and riveting performances yet. Fresh from the streets of Chicago, the twins return home with cash to burn and a dream to chase. Their goal? Open a juke joint, a buzzing escape filled with music, liquor, and life. The catch? They want it done by tonight. The community quickly rallies. There's Sammy, their young cousin, and a prodigy on the guitar, blues veteran Delta Slim, and Smoke's love Annie, a powerful hoodoo priestess played with raw intensity by Wunmi Mosaku. But it's not all jazz and whiskey. There's a darkness lurking. Enter the vampires. Yes, actual vampires, led by the chilling Remick. But these aren't your usual fanged monsters. They're symbolic predators, drawn to the vibrancy of black culture, seeking to drain its soul and leave it hollow. This metaphor, sharp and uncomfortable, cuts deep, a reflection of how black creativity is too often exploited, stolen, and commodified. Still, Sinners isn't just a horror film. It's a layered, textured exploration of history, faith, identity, and survival. Coogler infuses the story with spiritual roots, cinematic flair, and a deep sense of purpose. One musical sequence in particular, dazzling in its execution, powerful in its meaning, ties together everything from gospel to Jim Crow, hoodoo to Harlem. The visuals, thanks to Oscar-winning production designer Hannah Beachler and the sumptuous score by Ludwig Göransson, are pure poetry. Michael B. Jordan commands the screen, effortlessly switching between the pragmatic and emotionally grounded Smoke and the impulsive, charming Stack. The dual performance never feels gimmicky. It's seamless, magnetic. Jordan proves once again that he's more than a pretty face or an action star. In Coogler's hands, he's a vessel for something deeper. Costume designer Ruth E. Carter brings her magic too, dressing the twins in subtly distinct styles that hint at their differing paths. These choices help you feel who these characters are before they even speak a word. And just when you think you've figured out who's who and what's what, the film shifts, showing you that every deal has a hidden cost. Whether it's Stack confronting his past through Mary, Haley Steinfeld, a white passing childhood flame, or Smoke wrestling with his love for Annie and the dark forces pressing in, everyone's soul is on the line. At its core, Sinners is a personal film. You can feel Coogler reaching for something, not just telling a story, but laying bare the toll of being a black creative in an industry that often demands everything in return. For fans who followed Coogler since Fruitvale Station, this film feels like an answer to an unspoken question. What happens when a visionary finally takes the wheel back from Hollywood's corporate machine? This isn't just another genre flick or period piece. It's bold, it's risky, and it's undeniably Coogler, from its haunted heart to its spiritual soul. Sinners is the kind of film that deserves to be experienced in a theater, surrounded by people who gasp, clap, and hold their breath along with you. It's messy, powerful, and unforgettable. And as the credits roll, you're left wondering, how much are you willing to trade for what you want? Sometimes the devil doesn't need to make a deal. Sometimes we walk right up and offer everything ourselves.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.